Y'all after me say that me close you. They give me the thing you must be comfort. Me think you start all the money to me and you. Then me come back to that with my blue. Come with you, I am in that top blue. Don't go to the police, but they let you do. But what the hell the police can do? What the hell the police can do? I think you love me when you say I do. Baby, you cannot kill and not do. And for the Johnny, I tell you that's true.
Blessed my people, welcome back, you see me? So peeps, today we're gonna talk about yet another reggae slash dancehall superstar. And the artist that we're talking about, people, is none other than Echo Minott. You know, Echo Minott is an artist who got his break in the 1980s, as some say people, and you know, Echo Minott did not disappoint. His career started off creeping and eventually he shot to the stars. You see my people? Yeah man, so we're gonna take a look at his musical journey, you know what I mean, the ups and the downs, the achievements and so on. So people, Noel Phillips, otherwise known as Echo Minott, was born in the year 1963 and he grew up in the gritty community of Mar Valley in Kingston, Jamaica. And you know, this is one of the other spots where entertainment lives. You know, there's a lot of activities. Echo Minott could have gotten himself involved into a life of crime, but instead he chose a different path, which is music. You know, back in those days, you know, people, the easiest route for ghetto people to get out of poverty was either through becoming an entertainer, a footballer, a cricketer. You know what I mean, people? So yeah, you know, Echo Minott decided that he wasn't going to take up badness. He was going to do music. So he started singing at a very early age, appearing in local talent contests and school concerts. You know, in school, you used to back him in every little thing when he put out. You understand? Once a little school concert I keep, you know, say, him one of the stars, after upon that. You see what I say, people. However, his first break came in the year 1980 when he recorded the album Youth Man Vibration for a legendary producer, Prince Jammy. And this was at the age of just 17 years old. This album was not released in Jamaica and appeared on the Starlight label based in London. In 1983, he recorded the tune 10 Miles for his cousin producer Errol Marshall, and this was his first tune to be released and as a name Echo Minott. Echo Minott sometime after recorded and released his first UK hit song, a song titled Man in Love, for producer Delinga, and an album Echo Minott Meets Sly and Robbie. And this was done for famous producer back then, George Pang. 4 of these songs were later repackaged and an album called Echo Minott Meets Frankie Paul for the Powerhouse record label and was released in the year 1987. So Echo Minott quickly became an increasingly in-demand dancehall singer, and as a result he began recording for many dancehall producers both locally and abroad. He eventually scored his first Jamaican #1 single with the song Love Problems, produced by Joe Gibbs. He followed this with another hit song titled Farmer Man for the late Henry John Jolas. And you know, that is the Volcano record label boss. And you know, with all the work that was being put in and all the promotion that was being done, you know, Echo Minott finally got his break in the year 1985. You know what I mean? He finally became an international reggae superstar with his monster hit that is titled Lazy Body. That song was released under the Black Scorpio label. This song became #1 all over the world where reggae music is on any chart. You understand, people? Japan, China, everywhere. As long as reggae music, listen there, that song was #1. You see what I say, people? A very massive hit song. This led to a whole album version of the rhythm. You see what I say? Yeah, man. So this was swiftly followed by the album Rock and Calypso for producer Henry J, which contained the hit singles Lazy Body, Rock and Calypso, and The Mighty Uncle Sam Country, which told of his exploits from his visit to America. At this time, Echo was a regular member of 2 of Jamaica's top sound systems, Black Scorpio and King Jammy. And you know, Echo Minott's streak of hit songs continued with producer King Jammy's, who produced his next hit singles. You know, a song titled Original Fat Thing and Put One on Your Key were both enormous hits and Jammy's new revolutionary Slang Tang rhythm track. Hundreds of versions have been recorded to date of this rhythm, but the initial Jammy's cut remains the definitive one, with its classic version by Wayne Smith, Tenasa, Johnny Osborne, and Tonto Irie. In the year 1986, Echo Minott found another massive hit song again with the extraordinary track, What the Hell? And this was also under the Jammys label. And this song remained on the top of Jamaican charts for 3 whole months. This song was the first to ever use the ragamuffin beat of today's dancehall and was an extremely controversial song that inspired many answer versions such as the hit Babylon Boops by Loving Dear. This led to Echo recording his own second part, Me and My Girl Gone Back, which was another international reggae dancehall hit. King Jammys followed these hits with the What the Hell album. And there comes another big hit song again for Echo Minott, a song titled Emmanuel Road, which reworked an old Jamaican folk song in the dancehall style. Many other hits like Mr. Ruby, Follow Me, Been Around the World, Whip Appeal, and Article Done ensured that Echo Minott remained a household name within the reggae music scene for the remainder of the 80s and into the early 90s. In 1992, Echo left Jamaica to live in New York and immediately had a massive international #1 reggae hit with a song titled Murder Weapon that rode a version of Shaggy's Oh Carolina rhythm. When the jungle explosion hit the UK in 1993 to 1994, Murder Weapon was reworked in the new style and became another enormous hit again. Returning to Jamaica in 1994, Echo had more dancehall hits with songs like I Am Back Once Again for Jammys and Sensitive for Mafia and Fluxy. He then took a break from the business for a few years. So people, without a doubt, it is obvious that Echo Minott played his part as it relates to the development of dancehall and reggae music. What more can Echo Minott do, people? Echo Minott do it and him do it more than one time, repeatedly. You get me, I say, people, you know, a lot of people don't really acknowledge these men for the work that they have put in and created the avenue for dancehall music to be at the level where it is now. We are not where we want to be as yet, but we are way better off than where we used to be, and we have to acknowledge the ones who assisted in paving the way to get us thus far. You know what I mean? So we have to salute artists like Echo Minott and other veterans who did the same as him. Anyways, peeps, that is just my bit as it relates to Echo Minott and his contribution. You can leave your views in the comment section, as also you can like, subscribe, and share. Peace.
Read it. This is a big hit song all over the globe called What the Hell the Police Can Do. And we bought Babylon from the 80s. Run it! Me and my girl was fighting, that the story of misunderstanding. I am sitting tight on very face, face black and blue. So run go to the police station, go tell the police to do. And a lot of things that we can do, leave you with it. Me and my girl was fighting, without the story and misunderstanding. I accidentally took where we keep face black and blue. So run go to the police station, go tell the police to do. But I laughed at me till I'm close to. They give us the thing you must be comfort. Me think you're back all money to me and you. When me come back to that with my blue. From quick to iron in that taboo. Don't go to the police, go tell them to do. But what the hell the police can do? What the hell the police can do? I think you love me when you say I do. Baby, you're looking at night too. I'm back in the army, I feel better. When you leave it, I don't know what to do. I do anything just to comfort you. I like to be happy, I will never make you do. But what the hell the police can do? Hold on there. It's not coming here one day the police can do. Look in here, come now and follow me, sir. And say you know what Babylon can do, Babylon books. And do something like this. And concept the ground, them call me boy blue. And I am a rubber to arrest you. Why you don't try and I make it black and blue. Tell her what the hell the police can do. You tell you to show what police can do. Is that can I do that? Because I can't at the party what I say. Baby, I will never make it up again, baby. I will never make it up. You know. No mosquito, one and mosquito, two. Mosquito, it's for Akala, two will able that 22, 21 and 21 that 42, 41 and 41 that 52, 51 and 51 that 102. Me and the girl may come back with you. Me and the girl may come back with you. No lazy body. No lazy body. No lazy body, no lazy body, no lazy. No lazy body. No lazy body. No lazy body. No lazy body, no lazy body, no lazy body. No lazy body, no lazy body. Can't get the girl, let me ask me from me. Can't get the girl, let me ask from me. Any girl, let me ask me physically. It's up in the morning, very early. Don't be give it to the party. Tell me that, it's a lot of fun.